welcome to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? I hope you are having a great day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this reading. This is Twas the Night Before Christmas with Jack and Sally, and we've had a few now, and so you know what to expect. The unexpected. That's right, the unexpected. So I was asked, what causes, nightmares, right? So they say bereavement starts it, illnesses causes nightmares, deep mental, physical trauma of the past also causes trauma. Also causes nightmares. I'm sorry, from past traumas. Side effects. I'm sorry, y'all. Tongue tied. Side effects from medications. Also, like Ambien and things like that kind of medication can cause you to have nightmares and things. Pregnancy, during pregnancy, or thereof an abortion. Okay. So yeah, those are a few to name, just a few. And I've also been getting some things about night paralysis. Where something might be holding you down at night. If you're having that, it might be some things you might have some kind of entity around you. I don't want to say that, but yeah, pretty much. If you're having something feeling like it's pressured and it's holding you down, yeah, girl or boy, yeah, you done messed around with somebody that had some bad demons in them, and they done transferred them things to you, or you done just picked it up somehow through being Okay, and also I've been getting this one thing, y'all, and it's really been nagging me a little bit about Airbnbs. So, like, if you go to Airbnbs, or if you've been to an Airbnb, or just beware of your surroundings at the Airbnb, where the location is with the Airbnb, with the sometimes you could get these Airbnbs and they could be in locations that are very sketchy areas. So, yeah, that's one thing I've been getting lately. So, yeah, be very careful when you're renting or staying in an Airbnb, because, I've been getting messages like a lady, she went with her sister-in-law to some, like, girls' weekend out, so to take pictures, and then unbeknownst to her, her sister-in-law had to leave early from the trip, right? So they were staying at an Airbnb, random, thought it was nice. They already said it was like, it kind of looked like a sketchy area. But listen, the girl left, and she thought her flight wasn't out until the next day, like at evening. And when she went back, she noticed that the door was unlocked and open. Okay, she didn't think nothing of it. And another thing that made her feel a little uneasy, that when she went in there, the lights were not working for some reason, shape, or form. Okay, it wasn't working. So she thought maybe she tripped the circuit breaker. But I'm gonna say this: somebody knew that her other half person, what she was with, somebody knew that she was alone. Okay, that the other person had left. That is the Seven of Needles, the Seven of Swords at the bottom of that deck there, and that's what it ended in, her death. Right. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about with nightmares, okay, y'all? This is what I'm talking about. So you don't go to your death and things, because people are really, really kooky right now. All right, things is kooky, times is kooky, you know what I mean? And, and stuff is just really happening. You get me what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that was one thing. And that being held down by sleep paralysis. And let's see. And this thing is telling me to tell you to treat an underlying disorder. Somewhere somebody has a underlying disorder. Avoid eating before bed so that you don't have like some food on your stomach that make you dream real crazy or heavy. Reduce your stress, however you may do it, and always think happy thoughts. You know, we are positive over here at Miss Shine Light 7. I'm a stickler for positivity and motivation and coaching and mentoring. So yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? And this is our imagination. You know, don't let your imagination go wild. Well, that's what happens when you go to sleep. Your imagination runs wild during your sleep times, okay? And I'm a person that suffers from sleep deprivation. So I try to get sleep, but all kinds of things, you know, infiltrate my sleep. Also, I don't know if I mentioned about the schizophrenia. Yeah, that's a big one. The schizophrenia, like people that have that, you know, they might suffer from nightmares as well. People that suffer from narcolepsy, PTSD, and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, that's where we are with that. Okay. Alright, so we got these out here. I just want to start here first and just go from there. Alright, so we have some honesty here. We got some honesty. They say honesty is the best policy. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So somebody here is going to lie to you. So you can't expect it from somebody else, but you know you always got to tell yourself the truth. You already, even if you don't tell yourself the truth, you got to always know the truth, okay? Even if it ain't what you want to believe, okay? So perseverance is here, okay? And that is talking about, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to on that perseverance. You know, we're gonna push through. That's what that's talking about. And then they got the courage, okay? And it's talk about finding inner strength to face your fears with confidence. You know, nightmares can really, you know, wreak some havoc on you. You know, knowing that you got some problems like that happening. But you know, we're gonna get some information. So I like to use these uncommon things here because uncommon things would tell me it's some nightmares are uncommon. It ain't something that, you know, I mean, it's common. People have them, you know, but the types of dreams that people have, okay? That's what we're talking about. Alright, so they left out two. We're going to put that down. Look like something else turned, but wasn't show. Guess not. Yeah, guess not. Only one. Okay, so perseverance. One for the perseverance. Hold that. No, 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 no. Not today. Not today, y'all. Not today. The whole deck fell. Alright, y'all. Maybe they might not want me to use this deck, but we're going to try it anyway. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And these are too many messages for nightmares. Too many messages for nightmares. Huh. Too many messages for nightmares. And two of these fell on the floor. And I don't know what they say. Things that don't go together. And things that are out of style. And things that would be helpful if... Things will have helpful to have during a zombie apocalypse. Okay? So some people might be... Okay, so this thing is telling me that somebody might dream about a zombie apocalypse. Random. Okay, somebody might dream of that. I don't know. Sorry, y'all, that these cards fell all over the floor. They want to be rebellious today. They don't want to act right today. They need a little act right. Okay. So, yeah. And it happens, y'all. Alright, I'm ready. Pull some more. I don't know what the message was, but okay, so somebody's having something to do with some paralysis or something. And oh wait, alright there. Let's see, turn it over. Alright, and this is at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna put that and the sun. Okay? So let's talk about it. So we have the Page of Cups. On the honesty, we have I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay, on the Queen of Wands. So she thinks she can expect her passion and stuff. That's the honesty, if he has passion for me or not. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be about a relationship or not. This is about the world, okay? About this. I know that I could do whatever I want, whatever I set my mind to in this world, okay? Alright, and then we got the Courage, okay? And this is on the Wanderer. This Wanderer is out here in the wilderness. That's the fool. Like, he like the fool, okay? He like the fool. He off on a journey. He taking a leap of faith, you know? You know, she's on the end of the cliff, and this is the courage she's going to need to go forward. But she's a young woman. She's bearing her breasts, okay? And she has a chalice with a fish over top of her head, so that's telling me there's some fishy things going on here. Okay, so tell me the index here. Tell me some things about this honesty we need to know about. Tell me some things. Okay? Tell me the index here. Tell me who's this. Okay, so this is a head injury. Lose 10 IQ points. So this person got some low IQ stuff going on here. So they might be feeling like they... Alright, tell me something about the world. Okay? $115 parking ticket. Okay? Somebody got a $115 parking ticket. So, you know, let me see. What else? Okay, so this is favorite show is canceled. Okay? So somebody's favorite show is canceled. So this person likes to put on a show. This person might always cancel on a date. This person was on a date with you and they car got a ticket. And they thought that you should have paid them for this ticket. Head injury. So somebody had received a head injury from some kind of give me one more on that. Your spouse has a year-long affair. Okay, so that's how he got the head injury. Okay, so somebody was fighting here. Somebody was the honesty that he didn't tell you that he was having a year-long affair with somebody. Tell me about the parking ticket. All right, so have a dead hooker in your bed. So you got a fine for sleeping with a woman in your car. Y'all might have got hooker and John. I told you these messages come right back out. I don't know who these people are and what this message is to, who this is to, but a half-dead hooker in your bed. Okay, so a favorite show is canceled. Now let's see what kind of show they talk about. What kind of show is it? The way you busting up the stuff. Okay, so this is talking about a flight delayed and then was canceled. Like I told you, that one lady that we just talked about in her sister left for her flight left one day and the other one, okay, and then the other one was left to her demise, okay. So I don't like them to be dark. I told you, once I start opening up these portals of wanting to know, I told you the people that has had sudden deaths of, you know, somebody shooting them, killing them, stabbing them, and things like that, they will come straight to me, okay? They will come straight to me because they want their story told. They wanted somebody to know that what happened to them. So those types of things will come to me, okay? So let me tell you something about the ass above. All right, so from and fly, we're going to fly from. Like what they just told us, there was a somebody's flight was delayed or postponed or canceled. Alright, so this is the very and then, okay? So the very and then and flying from, okay? So the very and then, so very thin, very and then. Very, something very blank, and then something else happened, okay? Very, and then something else happened, okay? So that's what they're trying to tell me here. Alright, so let's talk about this here. Come on with it. Too many. Let's get it. One on the Queen of Wands, what she's honest about, and only being honest with yourself, and you can't believe that somebody else would to give you the truth. Because this person was having a year-long affair with someone else. Alright? Tell me about the world here. The world of perseverance here. The way you living around in this world, moving on and persevering afterwards. Alright, so this is the needles. They told me it was out here, but then it came right back out. So the 7 of needles, the 7 of swords. That's that blocking out what no longer serves you. Alright, so tell me about the wanderer. This is the wanderer taking that new leap of faith. This is the ace of candles. The ace of, oh, it's 2. Ace of candles is the ace of wands, along with the 2 of candles, the 2 of wands. Okay, so this is that surveying your community, your tribe, your job, your lifestyle, etc. Surveying that. That's what it is. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the 5 of cups, 5 of poison. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, talking about you crying over things, despair, dissatisfied, disassociated with certain things, people, places, and things. Okay, so let's talk about it. So this is the 10 of candles, the 10 of wands in reverse. So you know it's a death or deception is here. That was what they talked about with that deception there. Okay, and this is about the needles. This is the shit that hurts. Okay, like I said, when something is sticking you, so you're gonna sew this up and keep on moving, because you got a bunch of needles here just in case some break. You got some way to sew it back together. Okay, and on these aces of candles and the 2 of candles. Okay, so we got the surveying. So this is some snaky situation though. You see that? It's about some toxic and snaky stuff. Forked tongue, two-faced it, 2 in your sea and 2 in your underwear type of situation. Okay, that's passion. Okay, and fire. So when you put drip hot wax on somebody, 2 of you might be getting passionate that way. And then 10 of passion. Okay, I mean the ace of passion. You know, it's just dripping with passion of toxic things though. It's not like the one where the passion is so hot and passionate. You got compassion and kindness and generous and all of that hot fire and things like that. This is, you know, the dark side of that. You know, the opposite. Opposites do attract, right? Okay, so tell me some things here on this animal. Who is here? What do they want? What do they want to talk about here? What's the animal here? Tell me this thing on the Queen of Wands. Who is that? So they have the rhinoceros. What did they tell you to do with that? Well, we learned it in my other deck, to jerk the jerking motion between jack a man off between his legs or something like that. Something like that. Still the chatter within to see your true path in life. Okay, so you got to quiet the chatter. So it might be a lot of people talking about you, like I just said, backstabbing, gossip, betrayal, backbiting, and manipulation behind your back. Okay, this is what that rhino, and it's talking about big talks about things. Look at the bird on his back and that long thing. So it's about somebody you've been sleeping with, somebody you used to sleep with, somebody you was going to sleep with, and maybe y'all didn't even have sex at all, but it's all talk about it. Okay, about y'all not being back together, y'all not gonna get back together. This person is infiltrating and making things for them. Real women aren't playing the waiting game these days. That later shit turns into too late real quick. Alright, so you playing this waiting game to go back to somebody, or somebody waiting to come back to you. The longer you wait that waiting game out, the longer or the harder it is for you to get back in with that person. Tell me about these 7 of needles, please. Okay. So forgive your parents here for being unable to love you the way you needed to. And this might not resonate with everybody. If you came from a loving and happy family, then this won't resonate with you. But for those that, come from a broken family, forgive your family, forgive your father, forgive your mother, the absentee person, or if they just was just there and they just wasn't worth you, just was fed and growed. Forgive that because they wasn't able to love you the way you needed to be loved. And that's on that perseverance. This is why this stuff starts. As a child, we've been manipulated from a child. We came here as sponges, and everything we learned and knew is what we absorbed, okay? Look how kids absorb all the things that's around them, okay? Staying in too long in unhealthy situations, blaming others, and waiting for people to decide for you. So don't let nobody decide for you what they gonna do. Okay, so now we got the orangutan out here. Okay, so he's swinging. He's that flying monkeys. All right, on this ace of candles, and on the two of candles, because you were surveying. So you got your flying monkeys out here to tell you what's going on around, so you could go back and hoover and gaslight your previous partner. This is this is for somebody. This is narcissism. This is narcissistic. NPD, okay? Borderline disorders and things like that. You might not be here. This might not be your story, okay? Sociopaths and psychopaths, okay? And if you don't know these words and they sound unfamiliar to you, and you don't really know the high definition of them, then I suggest you Google them, okay? Okay, so here on this ace, it is not your job to detox toxic, busy people, okay? It is not your job to detox the parts of you. It is your job, though, for you, though. We're talking about you now. It is your job to detox the parts of your life that resonated with the toxicity. That is what you have to do. So if you resonated with toxic people, that means that you got to detox from the toxicity, the parts of yourself that is part of the toxicity that attracts you to those types of folks, okay? Because that's the shit that's busy, okay? And that's the busy. Hard work is rewarded with responsibility and sweetness that is shared. So you want to go into a situation where the stuff is painful and you got to sew your heart back up and take note of the messages in the whisper as secrets adrift in a breeze. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about. The shit comes and goes. Okay, so tell me some things here. I'm going to pull this stuff down so I can add some more. And I'm going to put these up here. The orangutan is at the top, along with the bee, along with the rhino. And that means somebody might be getting some sex too. Somebody might be getting some oral sex. Okay, got with that rhino, that big long thing. And it's also talking about, it's in my face. It's a big rhino, long stick in my face. That big ivory tush in his nose area. It's telling me it's a projection. And so the stuff is right in your face. And like this person was having in a whole year relationship with somebody else. Okay, so it was in your face that they was doing that. Okay, they didn't hide it. They didn't come home. They didn't call you. They didn't say, honey, I won't be home. No, because they have a cheap, they're cheap in their integrity. Put it that way. Very cheap in their integrity. Cheap women, cheap anything, easy. Nothing that they got to put too much effort in. None of that. I don't know if you caught the Once Upon a Karmic. They didn't get like this. I didn't tell you about it. But I just told you that they were out seeing somebody else. And Jack, was having some issues. But here we getting it all open now. I told you it was the unfolding rose. And it was going to slowly unfold. Okay? It wasn't going to be a thing that was going to be right over. Okay, so this is the sun. Okay, we're going to sign some sun in the dark places here. Okay? So let's see, y'all. We're going to get some messages and see what they're talking about. Okay? Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Okay? So tell me why we dreaming about zombie apocalypse. Okay, so tell me about the 10 of candles, the thing that is coming to an end or a new beginning. Right now it's looking like an ending. Okay, we're wounded here. Okay, so this is the light. This is the sun. The sun just came out. So this is the light. I am the truth, the way, and the light. Okay. Okay, there's one. That's on the needles. The 7 of needles. The 7 of swords. Okay, this is the positive movement forward. So we're gonna move forward on this perseverance, along with the wanderer, along with about sewing things back up and mending ourselves so we can move forward from this hurt. We're going into the new year, guys. 2618. We're going into the new year. We don't want to take this old baggage with us. We want to have a new perspective on things. Okay, so 2 of candles, please. Alright, so this is the sacred chakra. So that's the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra here on the 2 of candles. So you're going to have to go into your sacral chakra. And that's on the 2. The 2 of sacral chakra along with the 2 of candles. The 2 of wands. Okay, so you're going to go there where somebody's been busy and responsible. And now you're going to share that situation with the courage to move forward on the wanderer. You get a wanderer, and this was the what? The world. The perseverance. Okay, the positives move forward in the world. Okay, and then this is the Ace of Candles. Talk about it. Alright, so this is the prosperity begins. Okay, this is the Ace of Candles. Ace of Wands. Okay, this is the passion you're supposed to have, and that's the root of it. They told it was the sacral chakra, and now in the red, it's the root of it. Okay, about your prosperity. If you worried about your prosperity, if you were worried about getting to your prosperity, okay, it's going to take you to ground yourself in your sacral chakra area, figure out what's going on there, maybe eat some more clean foods and things. Okay, this is the flow, the state of being in a zone makes you feel almost superhuman. Okay, that's the flow. And then we got the Casanova. The Casanova is out here, okay? Meaning Jack is out here, undecided about the things that he wants in his life and what he's willing to put work toward and how he's willing to work on his relationships, okay? Along with the 5 of presents, okay? The 5 of pentacles, okay? So this is out in the cold, okay? So you out there with your rubber ducky, you know, this might be where you at, okay? Oh, here we got Sally. Sally here. This is the 8 of needles, the 8 of swords, okay? This is that stuck stalemate, okay? Unable to move, okay? Unable to get from where I am. And the King of Potions is out here, the King of Cups, and I'm emotional for him. I can't walk away, and he's emotional. The interchanging, the gender is binary gender. It could be women, female or masculine, or divine feminine or divine masculine. It could be a soulmate. It could be twin flame. It could be a boo, or it could be, you know, just a hookup. Y'all just been doing it so long that y'all just got accustomed to being with each other. But you got to also know where you stand in these relationships. If somebody is having a year-long affair with someone else, okay, these are nightmares. Okay, even if they're daydreams, they're nightmares. They're premonitions, and they are letting you know that something is unsettling with you. So the very and then things happen, go haywire. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, the love begins. I always like to know that the love always will begin again. Okay? Alright, y'all. Let me get a couple more and let y'all so we can get y'all going. Okay, so tell me about the light. The truth, the way, and the light. Tell me some things. Okay, so this is beyond the ordinary. See beyond the ordinary. See right beyond where you are. If this is not the type of person and you always attract these types of people, look beyond the ordinary. Look beyond the common things in people. Okay? Oh, the common things. Okay? Because that's what's attracting you to the same thing. The common things. Okay? So the positive movement forward. Okay, so tell me about the common movement forward, positive movement forward. Come on, clear. I gotta get ready to go. Okay, and that is into me I see. So that is the world. That's the perspective, the perseverance. That's the world. Into you, you see this world and how these people act in this world, and how you get hurt in this world of trying to wear your heart on your sleeves, and every time they rip your sleeves off, that you have to sew them back on. Okay, so the prosperity begins. Tell me some things about that with the sacral chakra, along with the ace of candles, along with the two of candles, along with how busy they are, along with the orangutan. So they're gonna act a damn fool. Monkeys, they flying monkeys or whoever they are. The prosperity begins. Okay, when you get these people out of minding your business, trolling you, spying on you, and searching for you. All right, so this is the divine matrix. Okay, the divine matrix is in divine timing, and it doesn't always have to be divine, because the devil is a fallen angel, and he knows the same things as the higher stuff, so he can use that to will you right on in. Okay, the divine matrix. He can make it like, oh, this is divine for you. Oh, it's the dark side. That's the devil. He didn't come out, but there it is right there. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, birds of a feather. We had birds of a feather. So we got some birds out here. In the last reading, they didn't understand when that means it's a karmic. Birds. Bird bitches. Alright? So, guys, this is the night before Christmas. Nightmare before Christmas. As above and so below. And if you are liking these types of readings and they have interested you, may you subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell notification along with that thumbs up. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you guys. Namaste. Now I must go.